Guys, welcome back everyone, and in today's video we are taking a closer look at something small but mighty in the world of coding, and they are nothing but comments. In simple words, comments are like storytellers and mentors for your code. Okay, why do I say that, and why do we really care about the comments? Let's imagine you are making a recipe and you want to remember why you added a pinch of salt into it. Java comments are like notes in your recipe book. They help you and others to understand why certain parts of your code as the way they are. So when you come back to your code after a while or when someone else reads it, they will see your comments and gets a clear picture of what's happening. Your way of sharing the story behind your code. In our coding adventures, Java comments are like little helpers, making sure we don't get lost in our own creation itself. And ready to add some sticky notes to your code? Let's get started. Okay, how many types we have in comments? There are actually three types of comments. They are nothing but single line comments, multi-line comments, and documentation comments. Okay, let's start with single line comments. Imagine you want to tell yourself what a specific line of code really does. If you can see in my screen, there is a statement called this is a single line comment. Okay, it started with double backward slashes, right? So here, whatever the comments, right, single line comments, it will start with double backward slashes. Whatever comes after the taken as a comment, system can't read that one. System just skips it, saying it's a comment which wrote for humans, not for us. So in that way we will give the comments. In the second line, if you can see, int apples equal to 5, and after whatever comes after double backward slashes, right, that is taken as a comment. This is about the single line comments, and we generally uses it to describe a particular line of code, what it refers, and why do we added a particular variable, and what do that variable really does. Or if you used a specified function, or if you used a specified object into a uh, particular line and you want to describe it, you can use single line comments. And the second one is multi-line comment. Multi-line comment is nothing but when we want to add comments for a particular section of the code, we will use the multi-line comments, and it will start with a backward slash and a star, ends with a star and following with that backward slash. As you can see in my screen, there is this backward slash, and this is a multi-line comment. It can cover several lines of code. So when we want to give multiple lines of comments in a single para or something like that, we will give this particular type of comments. And what do we mean by document comment? Okay, single line comment and multi-line comment are used to define a particular section of code or particular line of code. But what if we want to describe all of our code in a single place? Let's say we have multiple APIs, modules, classes, objects, or whatever it is, and someone else, let's say you build an application and someone newly onboarded to our team and they want to walk through with the code. This API documentation will really help them to onboard themselves, and it will be a walkthrough for them. There will be a clear structurization of what is this class does and what is this particular thing does. It will be according to the whatever this object does and whatever the function does, something like that. And the whole picturization of the API will be stored there, and that will be really helpful for the persons who are really coming new to the team or new to the particular project itself. And this is about the comments. And to give a summary, right, single line comments are for the short inline explanations, multi-line comments are for commenting out blocks of your code, or providing block level comments, and documentation comments are specifically for generating comprehensive API documentation for classes and methods. Each type serves a distinct purpose in enhancing code readability, maintainability, and communication among developers. So Java comments are like our project tour guides. They help us to understand each other's code, making our team smooth and fun. think of them as your coding buddies, always there to lend a hand. And happy coding, guys. See you in the next video.